We were quite confused when we watched the first test. It was the same shot, but it was slightly different. It was the same lines, it was the same camera movements, but the performances were slightly different. And the length of each shot was slightly different. Every performance is slightly different. Every movement is slightly different. The editing is different. The length of every single shot in both of these sources is slightly different. And that really threw us for a loop. The next steps were to determine, why are we seeing two different versions of this film that are slightly different? It's always important to preserve a film in the way it was originally presented, and these two versions are telling us that one of these was slightly different, and so I had to get down to the bottom of it. Luckily, the Academy's Margaret Herrick Library holds the Lewis Milestone papers, and within those papers are the production files for the front page, and within those production files are the Lewis Milestone papers. And it's not very often that a film preservationist gets production files, but I was able to uncover that there were three slightly different versions of the front page made in 1931.
The documents in the Lewis Milestone collection show that there were three negatives made on the front page, one for domestic use, one for UK distribution, one for domestic UK distribution, and a general foreign domestic UK version. Now, back in the 30s and into the silent era, there were no cameras, so cameras had to be made so that you could make the front page. So in the silent era, it was common practice to have 2 or even 3 cameras be made so that you could make films that weren't on the front page.